you know, and they forgot to Photoshop the arm out. They Photoshopped the guy out and put her in, but it looks like she's got this real dark black, you know, like the dark complexion, real dark arm, and she's like a white lady. So I don't know how the fuck she got a big black man's arm. But that picture is not there anymore, and I don't have a fucking copy. It was on my old computer, and that old computer's seen better days, folks. Hey, I'm starting to broadcast. I'm starting to put the podcast up on SoundCloud at the Scrap Pile podcast there. If you're having trouble on Spreaker, because I know a lot of people do. In fact, everybody that I know personally that tries to listen to the show have all told me the same thing, that they click on it, and it's 10 seconds, and that's about all they get to hear, and it shuts off. And, you know, I know there's that other feed that you can go and download it, but, man, everybody ain't into doing all that kind of shit. I need something easy for them to click on and go to. I guess just need to start a fucking web page, I guess. But, SoundCloud, here we come, man. I'm going to start putting the shows up there. And I think it's just easier to share, because, I mean, everybody, fuck, the White House has a SoundCloud, you know. And I was looking through there today, and there's a bunch of names, you know, big names, a lot of views there, so it's probably, I'm just going to go there. I thought SoundCloud was more of a music site, kind of like a Reverb Nation, but it's actually not. It's all kind of shit over there. So get over there, soundcloud.com/the Scrap Pile Podcast, and that's where Mr. E will be. I'm still going to upload my shows here, but they will be over there too if you would like to hear them there. If it's easier. Go subscribe anyways. Go check out my page over there. We're getting it up and running. It's blank right now, but this is on it. This is on it now. Did you guys hear the interview with Rocket last night? If you didn't, go back and listen to it. I started off a little shaky, but it was a fun interview, man. I hit him with a couple, you know, hard questions. Like, questions I don't know how the fuck I would answer, man. He did a great job of even coming up with anything. Like, how would you answer? Let me ask you one of the questions. What are your goals? Answer that bad boy. Fuck. That's a mean question, man. I couldn't tell you what my goals are. I don't know. Mine are kind of like the same as that. I like to see my show fucking grow. I just want to reach more. It's just fun to do. I like doing these shows, and I like to get my listenership up. I want to start promoting more local music here in Jacksonville. So if you're a hip-hop artist here in Jacksonville, you ain't got a hip-hop artist, just an artist, a musician of any kind. In Jacksonville, hit me up, man. Like, leave a comment or find me the Scrap Pile Podcast on Facebook or anywhere you can leave me a comment. I'm all over the fucking place. MrE@gmail.com. You can send me an email. And I'm going to put a compilation. I want to put together a mix of local music and maybe get some of the rappers and producers to come on and talk about the upcoming shows. Because there's fucking shows all the time here.
Yeah, and also maybe other people that do podcasters do some collabs, kind of like in hip-hop, you know, we'll do music like, kind of like that, you know, you get together and do songs with other people and just, you feature people on yours, and then they'll feature you on theirs, and just little collab shows. So if anybody is interested in that, hit me up at MrE@gmail.com or at the Scrap Pile Podcast on Facebook. Or comment right here wherever you're listening to this at. Because that would be pretty cool. Because we're going to try to get this shit up and running. Sorry there wasn't no news today, man. I just didn't really feel like doing any news because it's so depressing. It's always the same shit. I can't believe the bullshit. I was listening to this show last night on SoundCloud. I was checking out some of the comedy podcasts, and I was like, oh, I wonder this guy. Let me check him out. And oh man, I need to go download and play some of this shit. It's fucking crazy. I couldn't believe it. It was like the opposite. It was the opposite kind of show. Like, it's crazy. Like, they really believe that if you don't like Obama, you're a racist. Like, that's what they were saying and shit right there. It's like, these people, they don't like the blackness of the president's skin so bad that they don't want free health care. They don't want to turn in their firearms. These racist dumbasses. Oh, when will they wake up? That's how they talk. They talk kind of like we do, but the opposite. So weird. And that's the fucking problems we face. Is it an education problem? They just don't know. I know that's a lot of them, but some of them seem to be out there pretty active and pretty vocal. How does that work? Is it the Illuminati? Oh, shit, Bobby, it's the Illuminati. Better run from the Illuminati, man. They're fucking everywhere, man. It's like Santa Claus. Knows when you've been sleeping. The Illuminati. It's funny, too, everybody's the Illuminati. Anytime someone come out with anything, that's Illuminati. And that's what turned me against you, motherfuckers. Got tired of hearing it. Like at first, I was like, oh shit, it's Illuminati. Tell me another one. Oh shit, it's Illuminati. And then you went and called someone Illuminati that I actually listened to, that I know for a fact it's not the Illuminati. And I was like, okay. You guys just think fucking everything's Illuminati. All rock and roll is the Illuminati and it's controlled by Satan. Really, we're doing this again? God damn, man, I heard enough of that shit when I was a kid trying to be a metalhead. Now I'm grown, I gotta hear it from other grown motherfuckers? Fuck you, man. Bullshit. You don't fucking listen to it. Well, see, and that's the fucking problem, is you don't listen to it. Usually I would say that, if you don't like it, turn it off. But some motherfuckers are throwing wild accusations at shit they've never fucking heard. Never fucking heard a word. And when someone tries to expose Illuminati, and if you're not listening, paying attention to what they're saying, you just seen a fucking triangle flash up on the screen. It's the Illuminati, Bobby. Pack your bags and shut it down, Grandma. It's fucking Illuminati time. Got my tinfoil hat. Hold on, got tinfoil hat out. Here it is. Got one for you, too. Put it on, ladies and gentlemen, because Jay-Z's fun. Jay-Z's ruling the world. Call me crazy. You know, you can call me crazy, but I take my orders from aliens that's transmitting down from the Empire State Building. Tell me what to do. Crazy world we live in. Did you guys hear about that guy that his cat ran out in the road and he jumped in the road and pushed his cat to safety and then got killed by a truck? Like, he died pushing his fucking cat out of the road. And you know what the kicker is? His cat's in the fucking animal control and they're gonna put it to sleep. So good job, goofball. So I don't understand. I've been in cars, and no offense, females, but you have a problem with this little issue. And that's if you're driving down the road and dodging to miss a dog or a cat or something. Like, I've found myself in 2 or 3 ditches in my life because a fucking cat ran out in front of us and I wasn't driving. Well, I didn't want to hit the cat. We have a baby in the car and we're in the fucking ditch and you didn't want to hit the fucking cat. No more driving for you. Daddy's driving now. Yep. And I aim for them motherfuckers. Just to prove a point. Now, kid, I don't aim for shit. I don't want to run no cats over either. But I'm not going to fucking run myself into a fucking ditch. Or into head on into a fucking truck. It could easily happen that way. Because it's such an instinct thing. It's just an instinct thing. Oh, I don't want to hurt a cat. Oh. Well, I wasn't thinking. That's another one I hate. I wasn't thinking. I hear that shit and people that's kind of close to me that fucking do dumb shit. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I knew this one dude went and fucking, like, where he worked, man, he went and broke in at night where he had worked. And he stole a bunch of shit that was his already. Like, it was giving it, you know, they were giving it to him. And he broke in and stole it all. The dumb thing is he knew, you know, and I was like, what the fuck was you thinking? Oh, man, I just wasn't thinking, man. Just wasn't thinking. That's like, you just randomly do
Burglary? You just burgle places without thinking. How the fuck are you not in prison? I got a cousin one time. He got pulled over for speeding and no seatbelt. And he was coming over. He's like bitching about his little tickets he had, you know. Fucking mad. And I was like, oh, what the fuck happened? He's like, that motherfucker pulled me over. And I was like, and he was speeding and didn't have a seatbelt on. Look, I'm no fan of the seatbelt law either, but goddamn, man, I do what I gotta do so I ain't gotta talk to them motherfuckers. And speeding. You don't want to talk to the police, put your fucking seatbelt on and slow down. But like his first thing, he's like, yeah, man, I started to fucking outrun him, but I looked at my gas light was on, and I was like, man, I don't fucking think I got the gas. And he's like, so I pulled on over. I'm like, that's your first instinct? Your first instinct is to try to outrun them over a fucking speeding and seatbelt. The fuck are these people thinking, man? God damn. The fuck is wrong with this world that we live in today? That's the end of the show, Bobby. Hit that switch. This is Mr. E and I'm off this bitch.
What would you do if you had $1 million?
I'll tell you what I'd do, man. 2 chicks at the same time, man.
That's it? You had $1 million, you'd do 2 chicks at the same time?
Damn straight. I always wanted to do that, man. And I think if I were a millionaire, I could hook that up, too, because chicks dig dudes with money.
Well, not all chicks.
Well, the type of chicks that double up on a dude like me do.
Good point.
Well, what about you now? What would you do?
Besides 2 chicks at the same time?
Well, yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing, huh?
I would relax. I would sit on my ass all day. I would do nothing.
Well, you don't need $1 million to do nothing, man. Take a look at my cousin. He's broke, don't do shit.